Right, so mathematical attacks. Mathematical attacks, as you probably already know, a lot of different networks, websites, anything where a computer connects to another computer or device will have encryptions. And usually you will have seen these encryptions somewhere. And it's usually something like so AES and it's 256, or sometimes it's 128. Depends on which one you've seen. You've probably seen that somewhere before. It is quite a common type of encryption. We will be going over encryptions later. I'm just showing this as an overview. But essentially, mathematical attacks will crack these AES encryptions. So an encryption might, just for example, this is just me making it up. It could be like something like 2CLX star LUZ. That looks like another 2. ZC5 or something like that. What a mathematical attack will do will take this and it will try and figure out what it should be. So, say this is a password. A mathematical attack will basically run it through an algorithm and be like, right, let's change this to, say, to a 3 and keep all these the same. So, all of that would be the same as above. Da, 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 da. And then we'll plonk it into password. And then see if that works. This is a type of brute force attack, essentially, but what it will try and do, it won't just change it to 3 and then think, right, this is definitely the password. It will go through quite a few algorithms to see if it can revert it back to what it was, because a lot of passwords tend to be a word or tend to have some sort of sense to them. So it might be that this word is the word password, for example. Please never use password as your actual password because this is easily crackable. Um, but essentially, this one could be that. Now, if it puts in a P for 2 and an A for C, if it works it out through the algorithm that it goes through, it might think this might be correct. So it goes through millions of different computations to try and figure this out. However, when we're looking at AES later on, it is ridiculously hard to crack AES. You are talking into the trillions of billions of trillions of different combinations. It's ridiculously hard to crack, even through a computer. A computer will struggle to crack it. Never mind a human. A human would never figure it out in a million years. So that's a quick overview of a mathematical attack. It is kind of similar to a brute force attack, but it's more aimed at trying to crack it rather than just trying to guess what the passwords are. Brute forcing is literally just putting in a password and being like, right, let's try pass 1 into the login, and then if that says no, we'll try right pass 2, and that still says no, and it'll go through thousands for a brute force attack. So literally, it'll take forever because it just can't figure it out. I mean, if, for example, it ever gets to say pass 3, and that is correct, that will just be a complete fluke. Like, that could take years, it could take all of 2 minutes. The only way that it would figure out that it would be pass 3 is if some idiot put it as pass 3. So never, ever, ever put your password as a password or anything that's easily guessable. If you put something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as your password, if anybody ever attacks this with brute force, they will probably get it in about 2 mins, probably less. So please, please, if you're ever doing passwords, make it something complicated.